Hi everybody. I wanted to be there with you today for Gretchen's memorial so I could share some of my memories of her and be with everyone. I wanted to tell you that I was probably one of the first people in the family that met Gretchen. Andy had surprisingly asked me over for my 16th birthday, which is on Halloween, and it happened to be that year homecoming weekend in Pullman. So I took the 9-hour ride over and had all of these ideas of spending time with my big brother. But I think he had different things on his mind because he had met Gretchen in a police science class. And when I first met her, it was at a dorm party that night. I don't know if it was for homecoming or for Halloween, but I think as a nod to Halloween, she had on this little red derby hat on the back of her head, her white hair, and her really white skin, and she was sitting on the floor with her ankles crossed in front of her. She met me formally, let's say, but then she started her giggle, and that was the first clue I got to her sense of humor. Later that year, so that was in October, the end of October, later that year, near Christmas, we got a phone call from Andy asking us if we would go to the University Hotel and pick her up. She was there for some kind of conference, a women's conference. She only had a short period of time, and so Mother started bustling around the house and cleaning it like you've never seen before. Well, as you probably had seen before. And she came over, and she was very prim and proper, and she had on sort of muted tones and, in my opinion, not very stylish clothing. And she talked with us and had a little something to eat, I believe, but then we had to dash her back. Christine was there, and she may have different memories of it than I do. But anyway, we met her, and I remember afterwards Mom saying, I think that Andy is going to ask her to get married by Christmas. I think he's going to announce the engagement. And so I was like, come on, no way. And in fact, that's what happened. So that's some of my first memories of Gretchen. Then our ways separated. I went to Alaska, they went to El Paso, then they went to Austria, back to El Paso. In the meantime, I met my husband and moved to Italy with my baby son Giovanni. And lo and behold, they got to come to Frankfurt, Germany. And that was the best of times because we got to be together at Christmas and Thanksgiving, usually Christmas at their house, which was really nice. I think they might have come down one time. And sometimes we'd meet in between for Thanksgiving. One time they came down to a place in Alto Adige, which is in northern Italy, above a little place called Brunico, and we had rented a sort of Heidi-like cabin, really warm and cozy and wonderful, just a dream. And Gretchen had bought this gigantic, humongous turkey. There were only 4 of us, well, and Giovanni, so 5. And she didn't know that our ovens down here, even normally, my oven was really quite small at that point in time, but this oven was this ancient oven, and the poor little hiney of the turkey was sitting out the back, sitting out in the open because we couldn't close the door. But Gretchen, being the wonderful cook that she was able to do a really good job on our turkey. And I'm sure I didn't even lift a finger. Maybe I peeled the potatoes. Andy probably mashed them. And we had, maybe I made the pumpkin pies. I might have done that. So my sister-in-law, who said later she hated to cook, was one of the best cooks in the world, one of the best hostesses. And one of the best sister-in-laws. So, till we meet again, arrivederci, everybody.